Well, there is that, Atlanta Falcons fans. I laid a video on whether or not Richard Sherman should be, an Atlanta Falcons. A lot of people, when you look at our defense, especially our DBs, you got guys like Kendall Sheffield, Isaiah Oliver. Those guys have been inconsistent the past couple of years. You got AJ Terrell as a guy that I think is definitely going to be a future Pro Bowler. He definitely has the talent. Fabian Moreau is a veteran guy, has been in the league about 4 or 5 years, so he definitely has the talent. And Falcons are pretty much starting over as far as the defense is concerned, with new philosophy. It's that. So a lot of people was wondering whether or not Richard Sherman would sit well with the Atlanta Falcons. And me personally, I did not. I do not agree with that assessment. If he should, I truly believe that the Falcons have a pretty good defensive back, cornerbacks, especially cornerback room. If he were a free safety, a strong safety, I may have thought about it a little bit, more in depth. But when you look at what the Falcons have and, what you're trying to build, you want to be able to give these guys more opportunities, guys like Sheffield, guys like Oliver, to improve. And you're only going to improve if you get playing time. And bringing in a guy like Richard Sherman would have stunted their growth. So I don't believe in bringing in veteran guys if you have young quarterbacks, especially, again, a guy like Dean Pease. Dean Pease is going to put these guys in a position to succeed. And bringing a guy in like Richard Sheffield, again, it's going to stunt their growth. But the news for this is Richard Sherman, all right? Yeah, he's been arrested on domestic violence cases, and this is just this is crazy. Free agent. Right now, he's a free agent. He's been booked in the King County Correctional Facility in Seattle. Wow, he's in Seattle for burglary and domestic violence, and it's just not something that the Atlanta Falcons. So we can pretty much scratch that idea. He's definitely not coming back. But if you listen to Jude talk sports, if you listen to Jude video, he did a breakdown on his thoughts on whether or not the Falcons should take a chance on a guy like Richard Sherman, and he pretty much said the exact same thing. The Falcons culture here, for the most part, has always been, a pretty stand-up culture. They don't do things as far as like guys who are, uncontrollable hotheads and things of that nature. If you don't get along with the team and you don't understand the philosophy, and you end up having a lot of off the field issues. Hell, I mean, Tack McKinley, he was tweeting some pretty, not team oriented tweets at him, and they end up letting him go just for a couple of his tweets, along with his inability to create pressure and get, play consistent ball. But for the most part, like, the Falcons just don't. He's one of these organizations, they just do not do disrespect. They don't do, any off the field issues. If you want those players that have, you can't control yourself, you're constantly getting arrested, you're always in something off the field, you're not going to play for this organization. So we can kind of pretty much bring that to an end. I want to know what you guys think about this man, Richard Sherman. He's not going to be Atlanta Falcons. I think it's pretty safe to say that he won't be Atlanta Falcons. But who should the Falcons go after next? We know that this is pretty much done, all right? Richard Sherman is not coming back. Well, he's not coming to the Atlanta Falcons, especially with this recent issue. And, like, we don't know if this is going to, spill over into, him going to jail. Like, this is domestic violence. This is burglary. Like, these are pretty serious charges. So, don't know what's going to happen to him. I mean, it's very, like I said, I don't know the seriousness of this, But when you look at this man, like I said before, this could bring this could bring his career to an end just with these charges alone. So I want to know what you guys think about this man. Richard Sherman has been arrested on domestic violence charge. It's just a mess. I don't know what the heck is going on, but again, this is the NFL. Things happen. Leave your comments below. Um, and what the Falcons should do at this point, since Richard Sherman is clearly off the market. So if you guys have a person that you want me to look at and get my thoughts on, leave the question #AskMadMike #AskMadMike, and I will answer the question for you guys. But continue to support you here, your boy here at Mad Mike Sports, Atlanta Falcons Nation. I'm gone, baby. Peace.